just watch this video. If you ever go grocery shopping and you see the shelves where there is a ton of different types of rice, here's what you do. Coconut and rice should be 2 ingredients. You should always doubt that, flip it about and ask yourself, why are they adding sugar? Why is it bioengineered? And why do they add oil? Now you see step 1 to eating healthier. Here's how you find the alternative. Jasmine rice, 1 ingredient. Coconut oil, 1 ingredient. Let's say you're a lover of carbohydrates and you want some bread. There's a lot of them in there. Becomes the same concept. When in doubt, flip it about. What's all that? What I want you to specifically understand with bread is if you make this yourself, you're not using these ingredients, but they're always going to add a sugar, they're always going to add a oil, and then they're going to use a cornstarch again, and then salt. You will see a sugar, you will see an oil, and you will see a salt. That is hyperpalatability. Cigarette companies a long time ago knew that this is how they addict you. So you thought cigarettes shortened your lifespan. What do you think food does? That's the only concept I want you to understand. An entire grocery store of things that we're supposed to put in our mouth. 1 total gram of sugar, 0 total grams of juice. Remember, it says strawberry and kiwi. Where's your strawberry and kiwi? You don't see it at all. Now the general rule of thumb for anyone is just eat single ingredient foods. Look at the list. This is lemon, but when you really look at it, this is not lemon. There's lemon juice and lemon oil and preservatives. We live in a world where the companies partner up with each other. And we're going against decades and decades and decades and decades and decades of predictive programming. Anybody who grew up in the 1990s had these. But all the kids that grew up in the 1990s never understood high fructose corn syrup and all of the colors. And then when we get older, we start to understand the high fructose corn syrup and the colors. Then you start to realize, why does this company and all companies have the high fructose corn syrup and the color? If you want to eat healthier, you need to reduce the ingredients. You should be looking at this and thinking this is not food because it's marketed for a holiday. And only your large corporations can participate in this game. And right here is exactly why. So when in doubt, flip it about, read the ingredients list, and ask yourself, if I were to make a muffin, would I be putting all of this and these colors in the muffin? No, you wouldn't. Nobody would. So remember, next time you go grocery shopping, when in doubt, flip it about, look at the back. There's your sugar, there's your vegetable oil, there's your salt. But more importantly, they're designed to addict you. And you can see products all right next to each other. This one's right next door. These are both breakfast items. You're gonna see the same exact stuff. Soybean oil, sugar, oil, salt, sugar, coloring, and engineered to taste great. Holiday food, holiday ingredients, healthy food, healthy ingredients.